These books empower me to change my life. So I want to make a video to my friend RAKUSA, R-A-K-U-S-A, or maybe it's R-A-K-U-S-A. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Been a person that commented on my videos over a span of time now, and I recognize them when they comment on my videos. So we built a little bit of a relationship, and we were talking on the comments in one of my videos, one of my mushroom videos that I posted about my blue oyster mushroom mutant. And we got talking about, since it's on the topic of mushrooms, the viewer brought up the fact that was kind of curious as to if, the psychedelic mushrooms would help with, I believe it was alcoholism. Because we've both, apparently, RAKUSA and myself have heard that people can do take this plant medicine, and tomorrow they don't drink again. They just stopped. They just changed their mind and said, I don't do that anymore, and they quit drinking. And that's something that's attractive to us. To be able to take something, wake up to have an experience, and wake up tomorrow a changed person. So I'm not really into that part with the psychedelic thing, but it was a topic that came up about addiction. And so I wanted to tell RAKUSA about, my experience with sobering up. And I have a few books here. And this video is dedicated to RAKUSA and anyone else out there that's seeking an answer or a remedy to long-lasting sobriety. Because it's one thing to quit drugs. It's another thing to stay sober. That's a whole nother thing. It's easier to quit drugs than it is to stay sober. So book number 1, 2018, I think it was. I bought this book somewhere around there. I had gotten on amphetamines. Yeah, I said it. When I messed around, I did the big stuff. The stuff that would either knock you out or the stuff that would keep you awake for days, weeks. So the book is Mastering the Addicted Brain by Walter Ling. Amazing book. It's a short read. It's designed to be easy to consume. It's written in easy to understand terms. And there's questions inside the book. And as you can see, I've highlighted the crap out of it. So apparently there's something on this page that I wanted to talk about in this video. And you see, the book goes through what addiction is, about how it's a disease of the brain, how once you're an addict, you're an addict. And I don't want to dub myself an addict and be an addict, because I think that I have to act like an addict if I say I'm an addict. I'm not an addict. I was an addicted person, and I was a person that had a habit of using substances to cope with my stress, depression, anxiety, whatever. But I don't feel like I'm the addict, but I was addicted. And therefore, it's changed my brain, and it's changed your brain, and now we just have to deal with that changed brain for the rest of our lives. So the book goes through what it is. It talks about getting back to square one, San Malong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but I want to read this one spot here about something that resonated with me, and it was about stress. And I'm going to read it verbatim from the book here. Page 35, Getting Off Drugs, from Mastering the Addicted Brain by Walter Ling. Stress. Okay, we're going to read this one right here. Every day we feel, well, hell, maybe that's... Let me just show you. Every day we feel stress, but learning to deal with stress requires a better understanding of what it really means. Stress arises, and this is where I really resonate. This is the circled spot here. Stress arises from not knowing what to do or from feeling helpless. But knowing what to do depends on what we have and have not learned. For addicts, like for me, I started at a young age, so got out of high school and didn't learn anything else. So for addicts, stress arises from things they did while doing drugs, and it arises from things they didn't do, but should have done during that same time. Initiation to drug use often happens in adolescence, and in those cases, Addicts not only learn a lot of habits while using, but they also miss opportunities to mature and grow into adulthood. Both of these cause stress. And to learn to live a non-addicted life, a person must unlearn their old habits while acquiring new healthy habits. So this book is designed as an easy, quick read. Mastering the Addicted Brain. You could probably read it all in one day, but it's actually like to work it in increments. And as you can see here, what's it talking about here? I haven't used in a long time. I'm sure I can stop this time. Because you'll start to get like this, you'll feel this strength and think that you can use again. I'm strong enough to be around it now. I want to see if I can say no to using. So it's like the addicted brain's way of putting us in harm's way. Now I'm in control. I can stop when I want to. I will use only small amounts and only use once in a while. This drug was not my problem, but another one. I can use this one and not relapse. For me, I started drinking wine after I stopped doing other things, so I never had a problem with it. I'm really feeling good. One time won't hurt. Things are going great. I owe myself a reward. For me, it was I haven't done it in 7 years. Ooh, it's free. Somebody's offering it to me. I don't have to pay for it. Ooh, it sounds great, like a great idea. I was under the influence of alcohol, therefore tearing down my rules, my brain. This is such a special event, and there's only one way to celebrate. So you get these like chapters, and then it says pause. Consider what drug memories, triggers, cues, and stressful, blah, blah, blah. It gives you cues to think about and to write down things about. So you're not just reading the book, you're actually implementing some questions and writing down some things for yourself. Like this here. Remember, avoiding triggers and learning to reduce stress are all part of relapse prevention and strategy. And I can say that I had to get in control of my anger in order to stop getting into that mindset that would trigger me to go use. And there's another book. It's called The 4 Agreements. I think they should teach this in school. It's not really religious. It's not really a religion type thing. So I don't want to ever promote this God, that religion to the masses, because that causes conflict with what people want to teach their children. But the 4 Agreements, I think everybody should read this. It's a practical guide to personal freedom by Don Miguel Ruiz, a Toltec wisdom book. And what the 4 Agreements is, this book went hand in hand. I bought these 2 books at the same time. And I think it was late 2017. Right as we went into 2018, I bought these. And this is where my life started to shift. This was the beginning. Number 1, the 4 Agreements. Number 1 is be impeccable with your word. Let me show you. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. And number 2, don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So, number 1 is be impeccable with your words. Say what you mean what you say. Don't take anything personally that anybody else does. It's not about you. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings. I need to work on that. To avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. So don't interpret, don't guess about what somebody's doing and all. You could be totally wrong. And then the fourth one, which is these 3, right? Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. So these are the 4 agreements. This really helped me to implement these things in Mastering the Addicted Brain. So 2 books I highly recommend. RAKUSA, this video is dedicated to, but it's for anyone out there that struggles. This book, Mastering the Addicted Brain, The lessons in here could be used for weight loss, diet, could be used for cigarettes, could be used for any habit that you want to quit. It's not just about heroin or methamphetamine or weed. It's about habit, okay? It's mastering the addicted brain, because your brain is addicted to them god darn Red Bulls in the morning. You got to have one. And you go buy 2 because it says 2 for $5. You can't resist that because they're $3.89 a piece. Anyway, that's my video for RAKUSA, the 4 agreements, mastering the addicted brain. And if you really want to get even further down into it, this is a book written by Rick Mystrom. He was like governor or mayor of Anchorage, Alaska. I've got the really good shit here, all these pink bookmarks. I'm going to make a video about this. What should I eat? It's a video about diabetes. But once I started to read this book, I learned the magic way to lose weight. I learned how to lose weight. I dropped 50 pounds. My body doesn't hurt anymore. It's not perfectly achy-less, but yeah. 3 books I highly recommend. But definitely Mastering the Addicted Brain and the 4 Agreements. I think both books were about $15 a piece, $30 to change your life. A little bit of time reading it and implementing, good deal. Take care of yourselves. I hope you find some help within these types of books. I hope you at least go check them out, okay? I think these 2 books they should be free, given to everybody. Until next time. Thanks for watching my channel, RAKUSA. Thanks for watching everybody else. I appreciate everyone that likes and subscribes, and I especially appreciate every single flipping comment that people put on my channels. I don't like to go around and not comment. I watch a video, I comment. Good or bad. I don't really like slam. I don't say bad things, people, but I will say, hey, just some constructive criticism, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't hear you very well. Your audio's kind of... And then next time I watch another video, their audio is better. So they don't know. You don't know until somebody says something. So say something. Say what you like. Say what you don't like. Give people some feedback on their content. Till next time. Thank you very much. Like I said, RAKUSA, salute. Take care. Love yourself sober.